well, let me just back up a little. It was a whole weekend of things like the.
We left on a Wednesday, and then Thursday we had rehearsal, and we hadn't played together in years. We hadn't been together since the documentary premiere, and we didn't play there. So,
Oh, wow.
so we only had 3 songs, but it was still, we hadn't played together in a while. And so we had a rehearsal, and then we had to go into like camera blocking. And that's when I first really saw, whoa, like the tables, and they had these placeholders with the face. So you'd see like all these faces on these pictures, like, and it started getting intimidating. And so we started dealing with the intimidation the way we deal with everything, which is try to joke it away. So we like defaced our faces and had like devil eyes and, blacked out teeth and,
Did they make all the people's pictures like frowning, looking at y'all? Like, so that's
yeah, like going fuck you. So no, but one of the producers goes, well, I've never seen anybody do that before. So we're like, well, we're just blazing trails everywhere we go. And then we did that for hours, like the camera blocking thing. And then the next day, what happened the next day? Oh, it was a bunch of like rock hall stuff, like just doing kind of an interview and some like little ceremony with a plaque. And the funny thing is I wrote all this. I did a blog on my website of all the behind the scenes stuff. And then like these second tier like news outlets were like taking my blog and like using it as content for news.
Really?
Yeah. And I was like, I'm not doing this for you. I'm not like I'm not a content provider for your paper or your digital outlet. So I took it down. I thought I'll just write it in my next book or something. But it was like all the behind the scenes and everything I felt. And the next day, there was this big rehearsal for that, what's supposed to be the big jam at the end. I guess it's a tradition at the end of the, and so this was incredible because it was so intimidating because we go up and the Foo Fighters or the house band, and then they had like Jennifer Hudson, a lot of the people that were inducting, like we're singing Brandy Carlisle, Jennifer Hudson, and we set up our gear and we were playing like with the Foo Fighters. They were the house band, but we were kind of backing them up.
Yeah.
And that went on for about an hour and a half. And that was really cool. It ended up getting cut. It didn't happen, but it was just such a fun way to like the artist that's Her, H-E-R. I don't know. Yeah. She was there. Like, I just never thought I'd be on stage like with Jennifer Hudson and Brandy Carlisle and Her and
so if there were all these people and they cut it.
Yeah, well, it was, I don't know what happened, but the show had gone on like almost 5 hours.
Oh.
And I think I don't know what happened, but they must have had a reason because I don't think the Rock Hall would want to not have it. It's a tradition.
I would hope they would release it at least on a YouTube thing or something.
Oh, it was never really recorded. So it was, we just rehearsed it. And we didn't even rehearse it with everybody that was going to be there, just the people that were around. But that's what the news people were picking up on, like, this is what happened, and I was like, oh gosh, maybe I'm not even supposed to be talking about this. Oh well.